where, because of the fact we had to have this special cage put in, as this is a Champions Showcase, as some of the best, all of our champions will meet in this Champions Showcase.
The following contest is an elimination chamber match.
What is that,
It
too?
is for the $1 Million Championship.
Sort of.
Introducing the challenger, representing the Heart Foundation from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 234 pounds, the super athlete, Gray Sunshine Russell.
That's Grayson the Super Duck Russell, ladies and gentlemen, for the record. And of course, all the way from Russia is our European champion, number 13, Yevgeny Verkovets. Yevgeny has been a dominant European champion for quite some time, and he has been on the roster for quite some time.
And introducing the challenger, representing the Red Army from Moscow, Russia, weighing in at 225 pounds, the super athlete, Russian Young Vivation.
Oh, this ring announcer is terrible. Anyway, that's Yevgeny Verkovets, ladies and gentlemen, from Moscow, Russia. He's got that part right. It's very rare that we get our champions together in one ring. And, of course, this is the time of the year when we crown the Superstar of the Year. So we figured the best way to do that is this little contraption here. And, of course, we have a special guest who also has had a pretty decent year as well as a champion of 2023. Oh, sorry, 22. As Berkowitz steps inside his pod. And yes, there are more. Here comes the Telenet champion. Of course, returned not long ago, but he's been part of the roster quite some time, off and on. He'll be back in 2023. As always,
and introducing the champion, representing High Voltage from Birmingham, England, weighing in at 240 pounds. He is the $1 Million Champion, the super athlete, gentleman, Riley Simmons.
He's actually the Telenet champion, but that's okay. As Riley Simmons makes his way into the ring. A lot of energy in this young man. He was the Superstar of the Year last year. Was Riley Simmons, and he's your Telenet current Telenet champion. And of course, him being the last year's champion, and he's still a champion. He's looking to defend. Of course, now it's up for grabs against finding out who the Superstar of the Year is in the most even way possible. Oh, and of course, the United States champion. And here we go. All new attire, folks. Something like that.
At 214 pounds, the American Dream, Jaden, the Brawler Brooks.
He is your United States champion, as you can see. Fantastic Titantron as well. Started out as a tag team competitor, now a singles competitor, successful in his run. That person's excited anyway. There's a laugh a while. This should be interesting, as Jaden Brooks in there against all the other champions. Your current reigning United States champion. A lot of respect for that. Hard-working, dedicated. Huge into the whole fitness scene. Fits well with the boxing world as well, as he steps in his pod. And of course, here comes our honorary guest, as he is your champion of the WWE. Of course, he's the superstar of their year. He holds all of the major titles as the undisputed champion of the WWE, is Roman Reigns.
And introducing the challenger, representing the Wild Samoans from Pensacola,
or the Bloodline,
Florida,
one of the two.
weighing in at 265 pounds,
Roman Reigns not getting such a great response here from the live crowd here. Well, that guy is excited. Roman Reigns is probably the only person on the major scene to be here. He's locked in there with all our Dream Masters, and quite frankly, a lot of people might think he might have an advantage here, and I can safely tell you that may not be the case. And we await the arrival of the final competitor, and he, of course, is the F4L Icon Champion, or the Rock Icon Champion, one of the two. And here he comes.
And introducing the challenger, representing the Awesome Ones, from Providence, Rhode Island, weighing in at 215 pounds, Mr. Amazing, Sean Awesome!
Sean Awesome of the Awesome Ones, the leader of the Awesome Ones. Your Rock Icon Champion. Stepping in there with all the other champions. Interesting. Of course, Roman Reigns never has stepped in the ring with a lot of all the other people here. So this is pretty simple, as Awesome mocking everyone else in their pods. May choose to regret that. All of these people deserve to be here and are clearly contenders for the champion, or the superstar of the year. Oh, Roman Reigns, the largest superstar in the ring, started things off pretty quick against Sean Awesome. Now, I should mention, this is elimination style. This is Roman Reigns dropping an elbow into the heart of Sean Awesome. But, you know, you're going to have to do more than that for the Rock Icon Champion. That's Roman Reigns now with some vicious right hands. The only champion that is excluded here is, of course, the new MMA Grand Prix champion, that being Ty the Devil Liddell, who earlier defeated his older brother Anthony the Hunter Liddell. And Sean Awesome into the cover. Gets a no count. And now it's time to find out who is next. It's the European champion, folks. And here comes the footballer. Of course, the World Cup is over. And Roman Reigns looking to put down the European champion early. Sean Awesome is no in a hurry to help either. Berkowitz escapes out of the hold. That was a standing choke right there. As Roman Reigns now is turning his attention on the European champion. Front face lock. Oh, standing power slam by Reigns. Some people consider him to be the tribal chief. As he's got Sean Awesome in the corner. Both lines above. Down he goes. Oh boy. Here comes the United States champion, Jaden Brooks. He's going to take his time getting in there. Circling around the ring to find Roman Reigns as Verkovitz switches off against the Rock Icon champion, Sean Awesome. Right now, it is a four-way here. Brooks into the cover, getting a 2 count on Roman Reigns. That's a pretty big thing right there. Brooks drops a fist. Tremendous boxing ability by Jaden. Goes the high range to the flying fist. Down. And Roman Reigns almost went down to Jaden Brooks. No one else has been able to defeat Roman Reigns, but maybe one of our icons can. Sean Awesome looking to put down the European champion, and does. And Verkovitz having an early night. And it's our Telenet champion, Riley Simmons, and dial up the energy a notch, as this young man is a tremendous gymnast. And Sean Awesome tried to use some gymnastics and failed. Riley Simmons, no fool, goes in for the cover. Roman Reigns also going in for a cover, getting a 1 count on Jaden Brooks. And by process, misses the Superman punch, does Roman Reigns. Brooks slams Reigns to the corner. Riley Simmons has a submission hold on Sean Awesome. His knee into the small of the back. Brooks has a cover. You know, he might have got screwed over there to Jaden Brooks. He had Roman Reigns covered. They might have had him pinned there. Awesome into the cover now. Simmons kicking out at 1. And Reigns trying to master against the boxer, Jaden Brooks. Boxer weave, and here comes the BA champion, the Super Duck, Grayson Russell. And he's going to take his time getting the crowd fired up. Roman Reigns is all alone in the ring with the BA champion. And he goes to the ropes. You'll see that off and off the ropes. Frog splash by the Super Duck. Maybe that's a duck splash. That was Jaden Brooks and Riley Simmons double teaming. Rock Icon champion Super Duck. Grayson Russell just puts down Roman Reigns, and there's been no man in the WWE in the last year and a half that has been able to do that. Congratulations to Super Duck knocking off Roman Reigns. But the Tribal Chief will now have to honor Grayson Russell. Super Duck's been knocked out, courtesy of that spear, however, of Sean Awesome. I should mention all title match rules are in place. Pinfalls, submissions, and knockouts. Grayson Russell, after that frog splash, probably had some damage there. And it was Sean Awesome with the spear that ripped him in half. And Riley Simmons puts down Jaden Brooks. And now it's down to Sean Awesome and Riley Simmons, the gymnast, the Telenet champion. Working on the arm. Oh, kick to the head by Sean Awesome. Simmons has to be careful of that. Oh, kick to the ribs again. Riley's going to use a lot of the high flying and the ability that he can there. Look at that. Tilt-a-whirl back side slam by Riley Simmons. Go to the high rent district. Not wasting any time. Oh, no. Wisely getting the knees up did Sean Awesome. There's the spear. And that could be it right there. And no, Simmons able to get a shoulder up. Awesome now go to the high rent district. Encouraging Simmons to get up. He's up. Misses the clothesline, and now Simmons short DDT there. And now it's he who goes to high rent district. No wasted movement. And again, into the knees. That was the second time he hit that. Now going for the spear, and this has got to be it. There it is. He hits him with another spear, and that's got to be it. And that's it. Of all people, Sean Awesome of the Awesome Ones becoming Superstar of the Year. Great camera angles, cameraman. I think there's a lot of things here that can be said about a lot of these champions, and they all work hard, and they're all dedicated, and they're all tremendous athletes, and they are all still their own individual champions.
Here is your winner, and the new $1 million champion, Mr.
Well, there you have it, folks.
Amazing Sean Awesome.
He started the match off at number 1, and he has gone on to subside and defeat everybody else. He's the originator. And 2023, the Awesome Ones and Sean Awesome return. And you know he's going to have a bunch of people who are going to have a target on his back. And here coming. Stick around.